All we are saying is give Ring a Piece a chance. I love this ability. It is so much fun. So just kind of sneak over to the back here of Mage Tower, properly place things, and watch kitties fly. The small things amuse my small mind. Got the bat signal, I should say, heading over to stables. Check things out. Right away, I see there's a warrior there, and there's also going to be a rogue and a warlock. So the warrior and the rogue are pretty much almost taken care of. It's the warlock I'm a bit concerned about. But then again, I understand from playing one that they're not particularly mobile. They're not really mobile at all. There's the warlock just standing there. I think he's trying out for a job as a target dummy in Orgrimmar, and he's just kind of going through the motions and basically asking for references. Guys, I really want this job as a target dummy in Orgrimmar. You gotta help me out. I need the money. I need the money, guys. You don't understand. I want to be a target dummy in Orgrimmar. I need the gold. Well, soon we're going to find out just how badly this poor guy needs the gold, because I go over there and I loot him and I get 28 copper. I don't know if you guys did the math, but I did. It's going to take me about 44,000 honorable kills in order to get enough gold in order to pay for my subscription. So no wonder he was trying out for the job. And don't worry, I'll give him a great reference. I've often said and strongly believe that 10 people on a bad plan is better than, say, 3 people on 3 different plans in a battleground, or especially in an RPG. But I know for a fact that this particular strategy, this particular plan of taking the orbs and going out in the boondocks is really bad. And how do I know that? Well, it's very simple.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, let's go see if we can make this little kitty purr.
If you really want to know why this particular strategy is absolutely awful, leave a question in the comments, and there's a 50% likelihood I will respond 100% of the time, as long as the day ends in Y. Sometimes when I play Eye of the Storm, I feel like I have a part-time job at the suicide hotline. No! Don't do it, Mr. DK! No! Don't do it! I swear Blizzard will buff you. Blizzard will buff you. I swear they'll buff you. Please. Oh, too late. Oh, well. Well, now we gotta deal with the rogue. I don't like dealing with the rogue, but you can commit suicide, Mr. Rogue, if you want. Just follow the DK. You know, he's your buddy. If he tells you to jump off, I'm sure you'd listen, but Rogue basically just gave up on me. He could have wrecked me, but he just ran away. I don't understand that. I promise the DK, whoever the DK is, I promise you Blizzard will eventually buff you. Might not be this X-Pack, but it will be eventually. This particular Horde Shaman is like Steven Seagal. He's just kind of difficult to kill. Part of it is his skill, part of it is luck, and part of it is epic heals on the Horde side. So we're doing some damage to him, doing some damage, and we pop our rifts, and we got 2 rifts, so he's got some serious problems. Boom, 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 but guess what? He got some massive heals there. So that's his first life. I'm not sure. I think that's Failed Wizard there, popping some Arcane Blasts on him and some Arcane Missiles, but he's going to come back into the picture again. He's going to announce himself with some kind of authority coming soon. He pops his little capacitor totem, boom, stuns good old Luxeley on his Warlock there. So now I'm stunned, and he's all the way back there, so looks like we're going to try to kill him again, and this time we actually kill him, but he's going to come back and play again. See, this is what drives people crazy, is there's just a little too much uptime when it comes into Battlegrounds. I think if you die, you should pay a little bit more of a price than 30 seconds, especially in regular BGs. I don't know, it's just my thoughts, I don't know. So now we decide, okay, let's kill the warrior, and then we're like, no, let's kill the demon hunter. And sooner or later, my buddy, the shaman's going to come back into the picture. I mean, this whole clip is less than 2 minutes long, and yet he keeps coming into the fight 3 different times. Actually, this clip is about 1 minute 50 seconds, and he keeps coming into the fight 3 times in that duration. We're going to see him again. He's going to make another appearance. another trilogy, so to speak. But hey, part of it, like I said, is his skill, part of it is luck, and part of it is epic heals. There he is again, part 3, the sequel, my buddy the Shaman, and he just doesn't want to attack me, though. He likes to stun me, but he doesn't want to attack me. He seems to be interested in going after the hunter. Well, look at this guy and his uptime. It's just amazing. Dimension Rift, and now he's going to run away. Got to run to mid. Got to get heals again. Got to get heals again. God, what I wouldn't give to get heals in a battleground. I never get healed in a battleground. In Alterac Valley, there's a way that you could summon the Forest Lord and the Ice Lord, and it's a very, very special thing when you run into either one of them. As far as summoning Godzilla, I'm not exactly sure how that works. All I know is that thing is scaring me. Look at that monster. I know it's the BM pet thing, but it does look like Godzilla. Now I'm really scared, so I gotta go Shadow Meld just in case this thing freaking kills me. It basically is a lost Godzilla who's looking for Japan, looking for Tokyo, and somehow he got lost in Alterac Valley. It happens all the time. You just never see it on the news story. CNN doesn't cover it. All the major news networks don't cover it. But this is most definitely Godzilla looking to wreak havoc on Japan and somehow winds up in Alterac Valley. It's a very common occurrence. It happens quite a bit. But I'm just going to go Shadow Meld here and be a little sissy. So I take a look at the GPS and DWG. For those of you who really don't speak the language, basically I opened a map, which is kind of difficult to do for some people. My viewers are really smart because they're subbed to me and they know how to open a map. So this isn't for you guys, but for the other people out there, I should make a video on how to open a map in a battleground. It should be very, very useful tip. Okay, back to the action. This place kind of doesn't really look like a war zone to me. It kind of looks like some kind of Chinese park. And I'm heading over to bottom because that's where the map told me to go, and I will make that video on how to open a map. I get down here and immediately assess the situation. There's a Mistweaver and a Mage. The Mage is in an ice block. I quickly pop a freezing trap to the Mistweaver and try to cap. Keyword, try. Perfect opportunity to cap, but no. There's a double agent on my team. There's a warrior who decides, don't worry, bro, I'll free you from that trap. That's my job. So he basically screws up everything, and I cap. I had it, and he had to attack the healer who was in a freezing trap. Here's what I'd really like to know. Is it pronounced Fuxing Park, Fuxing Park, or Fucking Park? I really don't know, but it really does exist. I know this because this is what happens when you have too much time on your hands and a computer. It looks like a nice place. I'd like to go there, but it does look like DWG. It really does. Gotta do that. My agent tells me that I'm allowed to do 3 stupid things in any given year, or basically totally idiotic things in any given year. What I'm about to do pretty much uses up everything, use up all my incredible get out of jail, get out of stupidity cards for the next couple of years. I just get tunnel vision. Like, I have tunnel vision on this mage, and I kind of figure I'm a warlock, I'm pretty durable, I got some heals, I'm gonna jump down and finish him off, so I get my killing blow, which generally works. But the interesting thing here is, even though I hit honor level 33, I always find somebody else who's willing to buy into my stupid moves in a battleground. You know, and it's kind of reassuring to me to know that there are people that are thinking in the same stupid wavelength that I'm thinking in some of the time, and they just follow along with what I'm doing. It's amazing. You could look at these new PvP episodes from years ago, MOP, WOD, and you'll see people leaping into stupid situations right after me. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm in Alterac Valley, right? I'm sitting around at Noob Hill, waiting for the weather report, which essentially we all know is going to be snow. And what's tomorrow's forecast? Snow. Anyway, everybody's saying somebody's got to go cap Ice Blood Garrison. Somebody's got to go cap Ice Blood Garrison. They keep saying it over and over again. So I'm like, screw it. I'll go do it myself. Because rather than tell people and delegate things in Battlegrounds, you just got to do it yourself sometimes. So I go there. I see it's a DK. I'm like, anyway, let's give it a shot. See what happens. Quick trap. He doesn't trinket it, nothing, and it looks like we're gonna get Ice Blood Garrison. Gee, that was hard. That was really, really hard. No reinforcements, got it all by myself. Noob PVP, it continues. It really does continue.